Hello, in this handout, there's two objectives. First, going to review inequality and inequality symbols and kind of translations between symbolic form and then in English. And also review the for discrete and continuous random variable. Again, whether it's discrete or continuous and how we represent them. Yeah. All right, let's do the first one. So let's review some phrases here. It's not that at least or no less than, greater equal to than, they all mean greater equal than here. Right? All these three here are different way of writing the same thing. And G no more than, less than equal to, or at most, again, they all, the three here, they all have the same meaning here, less than equal to. I think the one that most students have mistake to is at most or no more than. Usually is that one that usually kind of get mistake on. Now it's not equal to, that's one we know. It's different from is another one that were a common mistake. So I'm not sure what that means, right? More than, greater than, fewer than, more than, greater than mean greater than here, or fewer than, less than, equal, exactly means equal to, is also means equal to, right? So we'll say take a few minutes, familiar yourself with the phrases and the symbolic form. All right, let's do some practice. So number one, write the correct English version for the given symbol. Again, here, there's different way of writing the same thing. I can say x is equal to 5. Right? X is equal to 5. I can also say x is exactly 5. So equal to is equal to exactly, they all mean equal to 5. Right? B, x is less than 7, that would be one way to say it. Or I can also say x is fewer than 7. Okay. And part C, say x is less than equal to 7. Again, two ways to say the same thing. I can also say x is no more than 7. Okay. So I can also say x is at most 7. Here, I would suggest you pause the video and try to practice on your own. Okay, part D, x is greater than 2. I can also say x is at least 2. So the two ways saying the same thing here. Okay, another way to say would be x is more than 2. X is greater than 2. Let's do equal sign involved. Okay, when equal sign is involved, I can say x is at least 2. I can also say x is no less than 2. So as least 2, no less than 2, x is greater than equal to will be the third way to say it. Right? Part F, again, not equal sign here. I can also say exactly like x is not equal to A. I can also say x is different from A. Okay, so not equal to A and different from A. In second objective, we're going to review inequality and equality with discrete and continuous and random variable, right? And how those values can be expressed in different forms. Okay, for the following inequality, indicate the value on the number line and list the possible value when x is discrete. Also note for there might be minimum or maximum value for x in some question and write English translation for the sentence. Okay, A, x is less than 4. X is a discrete and has a minimum value of 0. Okay, so first let me label my number line so that's including 4 in it. So x is discrete, meaning that I can count them, the countable many of them, has a minimum of 0. Let me start with 0 first. A minimum is 0. X is less than 4, meaning that x is not including 4. So the next integer will be 3. 3 is a number that's less than 4. 2 is the integer, there's a discrete. 2 is also less than 4. 1 is less than 4. So the list of possible value for x are, right? Or I can just write it. 0, 1, 2, 3. Now the less than 4 is not included. So I can translate that as x's are discrete numbers less than greater or equal to 0 but less than 4. Okay. So again, you can say x are discrete numbers that are greater or equal to 0 but less than 4. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, for problem B, x is less than and equal to 4 or equal to 4. Note that x is a discontinuous and can be any real number that satisfy the inequality. Okay, so we're going to say that x is continuous. Continuous meaning that between any two numbers there's another number. So let's graph them. So less than equal to 4, meaning that I'm going to be including 4 in my answer. Okay, so close circle here because 4 is one of the answer. Less than equal to means everything on the left of that. So now I can write it down, translate it as x are all real number that are at least that are no more than 4. Right? It could be 4, but no more than 4. Note that here for x, I can't really write down the value of x. I can express using interval notation or in a graph form, but I cannot list out the numbers like I was able to do with a discrete random variable. Let's do C. X is greater than 3. X is discrete again. This is a discrete number, meaning I can list them out, and has a maximum of, for x is a. So maximum is a, greater than 3, not including 3. So let me graph them first. Okay. So x is greater than 3, is discrete, and a maximum for x is a. So I know a is in my answer, is a maximum value. I know that x is greater than 3, but cannot be 3. 4 is greater than 3. 4 is discrete, okay? 5 is greater than 3. 6 is greater than 3. 7 is greater than 3. A is also greater than 3, and the maximum is a, which those are the values. Notice I can list the values again for discrete. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I can translate that. I can say x are discrete numbers that are greater than 3, but no more than a. Let's do D. Again, x is continuous. X is greater than or equal to 5 and it's continuous. It can be any real number. So let me make the number line first. So we know that x is greater or equal to 5. So x can't be 5. So I'll put a closed circle at 5. 5 is one of the values. It's continuous, meaning there's a number between any two numbers. So everything between any number will work on the number line. So any number on the greater than 5 or equal to 5 will work. So everything is on the right hand side. Again, there are uncountable many of them. So I cannot list them out here. So to translate it, I will say x are all real numbers that are greater or equal to 5. Or I can also say x is all real number that's at least 5. Let's do E. X is greater or equal to 5. Now notice in this case here, x is discrete, not like the previous one is continuous. So let me plot them again. Okay. So I want x is greater or equal to 5. So 5 is one of the answers. I know that it's discrete. That means I can count them, countable many of them. Has a maximum value of 9, meaning 9 is one of the answer for x. Well, x is discrete, so any number between those two will work. 6 is greater or equal to 5, and 6 is, is less than 9. X7 is greater or equal to 5, a also greater or equal to 5. So the values for x are, you can list them out, are 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And translation, I can say x are all discrete numbers or finite numbers, integers, that are at least 5 and no more than 9. Alright, thank you for watching the video. I'll see you next time.